My beloved child, pause for a moment. Stay still exactly where you are. Let the noise around you fade into the background. Let every distraction loosen its grip. Allow your spirit to rise and receive what I am about to place within you. This moment, this breath going through your lungs, is not like any other. Not by chance. There is a reason why these words are coming to you at this exact time in your life. I, the Lord your God, planned this meeting with a level of accuracy that no one can understand. Early this morning, before the sun came up, I already knew that your name would be called into this moment. Even though you weren't sure yourself, I knew your heart would be ready. Because of this, I am not a voice in the distance from a place you can't reach. I am a presence close to you, speaking directly into your spirit with words that will last forever. There is a lot of weariness inside you, my precious child. I know the struggles you've kept to yourself, the fights you don't talk about, and the weight you've carried with a quiet strength that only I can fully see. You've been through times of uncertainty. You have been through a lot of confusion. You've been on roads where it looked like there was no way to get ahead. You've been at a crossroads and weren't sure if you should keep going or if everything had already gone away. I saw every move you made. I have never been separate from your pain. I have been there with you through it all, giving you strength in places you thought would always be empty and holding you together when you didn't think you could. Pay close attention, my child. There was no point to any part of your struggle. I saw every single tear that was shed in the dark, every weight, every door that wouldn't open no matter how hard you tried, and every season of waiting that went on longer than you thought it could. These were never signs that I had left you. They were a part of the place where you were getting ready. Your shape was being changed. You were getting stronger in ways that can only be done through hard times. Right now, all of that planning is paying off. Now I'm speaking into your life, not to talk about what was hard, but to tell you about what is about to start. I receive this today. If you think my words are getting to you now. You have asked me for signs, my beloved child. You cried out, Lord, are you still with me? On quiet nights when no one else was around and during restless hours when questions wouldn't leave your mind. Lord, can I still talk to you? Lord, show me something that I can't doubt, that I can't blame on chance. All of those prayers were heard by me. Every word you said in your heart caught my attention. Now I'm going to answer you, not with a small sign, but with a word that will change everything you think is possible. This is more than just short-term support. This is a message from heaven that was spoken directly into your story. There's someone who is after me whenever I get close to you. He is not scared of how strong you are when things are tough. He's most afraid of the moment when you hear my voice clearly and decide to believe what I say. He knows that a heart that is rooted in my truth can't be shaken, controlled, robbed, or defeated. Because of this, other whispers are still trying to get into your mind as these words reach you. Some people are saying that this isn't true. There are whispers that remind you that you've heard words of hope before, but nothing changed. There were hints of every disappointment, every prayer that wasn't answered, and every time hope rose only to fall again. Do not listen to those whispers, my child. They're not wise. They come from the person who wants to keep you small, stuck, and on the edge of the blessing I have planned for you. I need to talk to you about time, my sweet child, because there is something important that you need to understand right now. You thought there would always be another chance. You have promised yourself that you will fully surrender, trust, and step into what I have been calling you toward when things get easier, when things get better, or when this season ends. But, my child, that kind of delay costs a lot. I can only open doors for a short time. The times I set for the seasons have set times, and what I'm giving you now can't just be moved to a later, more convenient time. I have come into your life at this time because it is the right time. It's not your imagination that these words make you feel like you need to act right away. Deep down, my spirit is telling you that this is real, that it matters, and that you shouldn't put it off. I see things that you can't see, my child. I can see the road ahead of you before you get there. I can see the enemy's carefully placed traps in paths you haven't yet reached. There are opportunities that look good but lock me up. I hear voices that try to be wise but end up making things more confusing. I can see all of them. I can also see the road that will take you safely past them. The path of trust, the way of giving up, the way that you can see when you stop relying on your own understanding and start walking in mine. That's what I want you to join. No, not religion, not how well they do. Not a lot of work to earn something I've already chosen to give away for free. Your body was made by someone who knows every hair on your head and knew your name before your parents ever said it. I want to have a relationship with that person. Say what your goal is and if you believe in it. I want to talk to you about the weight you've been carrying, my dear child. Not the weight that people see when they look at your life. Not the duties that other people can see. That's what I mean by hidden weight. The guilt you've never let go of completely. The shame that tells you in a quiet way that you don't deserve what I have to offer. How let down you feel about yourself. This is a list of all the times when you meant well, but the outcome wasn't what you wanted. That load was never meant to be yours, my child. It was never meant to happen. Before you breathed your first breath, I wrote over your life. The enemy has used that weight to keep us apart by making you think that you need to reach a certain level before you can get close. And that thought is not true. I am destroying it right now with all the power of heaven. My love for you doesn't come with any conditions. I'm not going to make a move for you until you reach a certain level of success. Before you come to me, you don't make yourself perfect. No matter what season you're in, you come just the way you are, with all of your flaws and broken places on display. And I am the one who heals and makes things right. This isn't religion telling you to fix yourself before you can be accepted. That's grace, my beloved. It's strong and limitless grace that gets past all the reasons you've given for staying away and pulls you right into the middle of my presence. Dear child, I want to talk to you about the choice you have to make right now. Yes, you have been to this crossroads before. You know how that feels. In that state of suspension, each breath carries the weight of a choice, where you can see two paths, but you don't know which one leads to life and which to death. You've been there before, and your decisions have helped you sometimes and hurt you a lot more than you thought they would. But listen to me now, kid. Every choice you made, every path you took, and every outcome you faced was part of a bigger story. I'm writing about your life. None of it takes you out of the running. None of that has taken you away from my goal. In reality, your determination to keep going even when things go badly has shown how strong what I put inside you is. The path you're on now is different from the others. There is no need to pick between two good options or compare one hardship to another. At this point, it's all about trust, true, open trust. What you will do about your situation is not the real question. The question is whether you will believe that I really am who I say I am, and whether you will trust that I am working for your good and not against you. The question is whether you will let go of your story and give it all to me. That's the choice you have. And the choice you make right now will affect everything that comes after. My dear child, I made you for a reason that is too specific to be by accident. You are not a normal soul that was put into a normal life just to pass the time until it ends. Your gifts, experiences, sensitivities, and strengths are unique and were put together on purpose so that you can do something that no one else can. There would still be work to be done if you never became the whole person I made you to be, in the exact way I planned for you to carry and share it. Some people will get exactly what they need. This isn't just empty praise, my love. It is just the truth of how God made things. You were never meant to be normal. You were never made just to stay alive. No one else can shine like you do because you were made to shine with a light that only you can give off. State. If you think I have a plan for your life, then I trust you. Now, my beloved child, let me talk about freedom. Fear is telling you not to let go of some things you have in your hands right now. You think you need to keep certain things under your control, because if you let them go, you'll lose something important. It's possible that the relationships you're holding on to are killing the life inside them. You have plans that you won't let go of because it feels like failing to do so. You are afraid to lose your financial security because the fear of not having enough has become one of the most important things in your life. I'm not telling you to be careless, my child. I'm not telling you to give up being wise. I want you to get to know a heart that has learned to hold things with open hands, trusting that what belongs in your life can't be taken away, and that what needs to go was never yours to keep. Having your hand out is not a sign of weakness. It means you are very strong. They are standing in a way that shows they trust my provision more than their own control. It's the statement of a soul that has moved from a place of lack to one of plenty in my kingdom. And that statement, my beloved, lets out something spiritual that your physical eyes might not be able to see, but your spirit will start to understand. When you stop holding on tight and start giving freely, when you open your hands and let go of control, you find alignment with how heaven works. Because I gave everything. I didn't hide anything. I gave you everything I had, so you could receive more than you could understand. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. "Give, and it will be given to you," is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Please listen to this with all your heart, my dear. You need to be a different person than you have been for the next season. Not because you failed as a person. Not because what you had on your back wasn't enough. However, because growth always needs more space. In order to grow into what it was made to be, a seed must change. The shell needs to break up. The covering on the outside has to come off. The small part of who you were that was fixed needs to make room for the bigger part of who you are becoming. It can feel like a loss when that breaks. It might make you feel uneasy. During this change, there may be times when you look around and don't recognize the area. When familiar landmarks are gone and the new land still seems strange. Do not be scared during those times, my child. Don't rush back to what makes you feel good. Grab my hand as I lead you. I'm already waiting where you are. Good morning, beloved. I also want to talk about provision because I know this is an area where anxiety has tried the hardest to take hold. There are worries about whether there will be enough, whether what you've built will last, and whether the tools you need for your calling will really show up. You've been awake more than you'd like to say because of these worries. I want to talk to that fear straight on and break its grip with the power of a God who has always made sure that what He has called into being comes true. In my kingdom, there is a rule that goes against what most people instinctively do. It is a general rule that increase comes after release. The idea that the hand that is ready to give becomes the hand that receives. The idea that what you put into the goals I set will come back to you many times over in ways that regular math can't explain. This isn't just a spiritual thought. It is a real thing that can be trusted just like any law in the physical world. So, my beloved child, I want you to do something that shows you trust. Dear child, every journey with meaning requires you to let go of some things. As an act of faith, I invite you to take a meaningful part of what you have and give it to my kingdom. You don't lose what you let go, you plant it, like a farmer plants seeds in the ground. When you trust me with your provision, doors that were closed will start to open, and you will receive a harvest of blessings that makes it clear who gave it to you. I want to talk about healing now, my precious child, because there are parts of you that have been hurt for too long, cuts and scrapes that have healed over time. Walls that used to help you stay alive are now getting in the way of the full life I planned for you. I'm aware of the exact times when those wounds were made. I was there. I heard words that were much more painful than the person who said them ever could have imagined. I was there when the rejection took place, when they stopped being together. Once the betrayal was clear, it broke something you trusted. Those times with you, my child, made me feel things. Nothing got to your heart without going through me first. Which is why I'm going to those places now. Not to bring up pain for no reason. To keep you from going through what hurt you. However, to finish the healing work that has been waiting for your okay. Because, my dear, healing takes a different kind of bravery than just staying alive. Having survival courage helps you keep going even when it hurts. Healing courage states, I am willing to let what wounded me be seen, brought into the light, and fully surrendered to the one who can restore it. This is what I want from you. You have been very careful to keep these areas safe. Let me in. Let me into the forgotten parts of your heart that have been locked up because you thought it would be safer to keep them closed than to open them. I am kind, my child. I'm not going into those rooms to destroy what's still there. I'm coming in with the skills of a master craftsman who can fix broken things and make something even more beautiful than it was before. I heal broken hearts with a level of artistry that is beyond what can be learned in a life without pain. Even the deepest cracks in you don't mean you're weak. When my light fills them, it will shine brightest there. You will not just understand this truth as an idea. As I continue to work in you during this season, you will feel it for yourself. Please say, Amen. If you are ready to give me all of your trust, I want to talk to the people who have told you lies about who you are, my precious child. Voices from earlier times in your life, people who should have pushed you forward, but instead put you down. There were voices telling you that you were too much or not enough, too loud or too quiet, too broken to help or too normal to matter. It hurt to hear those voices. No, I'm not going to act like they didn't. The things you say have power over someone's life. Some of those words stayed in your heart for a long time and changed how you saw yourself. No matter which voice you heard, my beloved, it was wrong. Every decision was based on a skewed and limited view. All of them are not in charge of your life in the end. That power belongs to me. I promise that you are fully known and loved. Your worth can't be judged by how successful you are, how you look, how much work you do, or how much you accomplish. I promise that you were picked on purpose, not as a backup plan, or because there wasn't any other choice. It was because I wanted you that I picked you. I made you with something that the world needs, something that would not be the same without your story, your skills, and the unique way you live and share your life. This is not a general statement that is made without any details. This message speaks straight to the true nature of who you are. Now, my beloved child, let me tell you about what's to come. The road ahead of you will hold things that will truly amaze you. I don't just throw that word around. It's not just a vague promise that things will get a little better. I'm telling you that what I've planned for this next season will help you look back on your worst days and finally understand why things happened the way they did, and in a way that was impossible for you to understand at the time. You will see how my loyalty is planned. You will be able to see the patterns of my provision, even in the worst times. You'll know the times when I kept you safe from things you couldn't see and steered you away from paths that would have caused you much more harm than the disappointment you felt when a door shut. People who come into your life now will be different from those who came in before. I'm sending relationships that are based on promise instead of ease of use. I'm bringing you connections that will make you stronger and push you in holy ways. They will know who you really are and choose you right away. That season of loneliness that lasted longer than it should have and made you feel like no one saw you, even when you were with other people, is ending. I'm taking its place with the deep sense of belonging that has been a longing in your heart since you were a child. I also want to talk about the dreams you quietly put aside, my dear. The hopes that used to make you happy dulled over time as the demands of life and repeated disappointments pressed in on you. What did you imagine your life could be like? The person you wanted to become? The difference you wanted to make in the world? At some point, those dreams started to hurt. It got to the point where hope felt like a risk instead of fuel. You carefully folded those dreams up and put them somewhere hidden so no one could see them, where they could not hurt you again. I gave you that dream, my child. That dream was planted in your heart because it has to do with the reason I made you. That dream wasn't just a fantasy or a desire to get ahead. Deep down, it came from the part of you that is most in line with how I made you and why I put you here. I can tell you now that putting that dream away did not kill it. Something I've said can't be killed. It has been resting and being kept safe until now, when the conditions are just right for it to be opened up again. Not just admired from afar, but actively sought after with self-assurance and planned steps. Now is the time to wake up, my beloved. Things that have been sleeping are starting to wake up. What looked like it was hidden is now showing itself. What seemed to be dead is getting new life from the same breath that spoke into nothingness and made the world. You shouldn't let shame stop you from going after that dream again. Don't let past failures make you think that things will turn out the same way they did before. It's not going to happen. Because the person who has that dream now is different from the person who had it years ago. You've been through a fire that does more than hurt. It makes clean. What comes out of that refining is not a weaker version of what went in. The version that was freed of what wasn't needed and brought into its strongest form is this one. I want to talk to you about peace, my beloved child. Not the peace that comes when things finally get better. Not the kind of peace that comes when all problems are solved, all disagreements are resolved, and all the unknowns are made clear. I'm giving you something much more profound than peace based on events. I offer you peace that lasts no matter what is going on around you. The peace that can't be explained by people. The steady peace of someone who slept through a storm because they knew someone was with them. At this very moment, I offer you that peace. This peace doesn't wait for things to get better before it comes. It doesn't depend on the answer to your main question. There is something available to you right now in the middle of what is still unclear, hard, and unfinished. It only comes through one way, trusting me with all your problems. Not a limited trust that only tells me about small worries while keeping your biggest fears to yourself. Trust in every way. There is a full giving up of all worry, fear, and unknown future into the hands that hold everything and have always been able to carry what they hold. I know the question that's been buried deep inside your heart, my dear child. There's something about that question that makes you doubt whether you really want the answer. Does my life really matter? Is the question. Does my existence have the value I think it does? Or am I just one person out of billions whose days will be forgotten? My child, please pay close attention to what I say. In a way that can't be measured, you matter to me deeply and precisely. The vastness of the universe doesn't make you less important. There are many other people I love more than you, but that doesn't make you less important. My love doesn't split up. It gets bigger, and the love I have for you is as full, deep, and strong as if you were the only soul I had ever made. My beloved child, the world is going through a very rough time right now. You have felt it, even if you can't quite put it into words. Things that were thought to be permanent are now showing signs of wear and tear. Systems that people have relied on for generations are showing flaws that no one saw coming. A lot of people are finding that the things they thought were stable are shifting under them. And this unpredictability is affecting homes, minds, and hearts that were not ready for it. Now is not the time to slip up. This is the exact moment I've been getting you ready for. The stability I offer is not based on things staying the same. It is built on a base that doesn't change, and that base is me. The person or thing that can't be moved, shook, or threatened by anything in the world. When my word becomes the foundation of your life, and my presence fills every breath, the shaking around you is no longer something that takes you away. Not because you've become very strong on your own, but because your strength comes from me, and I don't change. Don't wait until the shaking gets worse to decide where you will stand, my dear child. In the middle of a storm is not the time to make sure your foundation is safe. When the sky is clear is when you should build on true rock. I'm giving you clear skies now. I'm inviting you, giving you a chance. Giving you this moment to make a choice that will affect not only the days to come, but also the rest of your life. Do not forget about this. Don't leave this moment thinking that another one, just like it will always be available. I am kind and patient with you, my child. There are times when the doors I open don't stay open, though. Each invitation I send comes at a certain time, and this is yours. You have reached the threshold, my beloved. It's very clear that you heard my voice through these words, so there's not much doubt that this is real. Your spirit already knows. The feeling of confirmation that comes up in you as you listen is not emotion making an experience. It's my spirit talking to your spirit to let you know that the truth has been told and that it belongs to you. It's not a question of whether I spoke or not. What's important is how you will answer. Oh, and that answer doesn't have to be perfect, my dear. That doesn't mean that every answer has to be there already. You only need to have an open heart, be ready to stop fighting the pull toward me, and say, yes, from the bottom of your heart. Dear child, I want to leave you with this. The things I've said today are not the end of the conversation. It's the start of one. As I send you off, I'm not just giving you comforting words and leaving you to go on your own. I will stay with you. I'm going to move with you into every hour after this one. Some days these truths will feel close, clear, and impossible to push away. There will also be days when the noise gets louder, doubt comes back, and it seems like there is more space between us than there was before. When those days come, my dear, come back to this. Return to the truth that came into your mind at this time. Come back to the certainty that I called your name on purpose, that I planned this meeting with care, and that every promise I made to you is still true. You are not alone, my dear child. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not going in the wrong direction. It's not too late. You are not beyond being fixed. I belong to you, and you belong to me. We can get through anything as a team. There's nothing we can't handle. I have written over your life, love, purpose, and a safe future. Nothing can stop you from having them. Get this now. Allow it to fully absorb. Above the surface, past the walls you've built. You learn to be careful about what you let into your heart in those places. It should get to the core of who you are. It's true. This is just for you, my dear child, and it's enough. There is one last thing I need to put in your spirit before I send you forward into everything that lies ahead. While I wrote these words, I did something that your eyes couldn't see, but that your spirit knew. I've been taking away the old names that people gave you who had no right to decide who you are. You called yourself names when you were being hard on yourself and comparing yourself to standards that didn't come from me. I have been quietly taking away those false identities, those labels based on performance. and those conclusions made by a world that never really understood you. They are under every word you have heard. I'm writing my name in their place. That is, not as a mark that limits you, but as a mark that makes you feel free and whole. You are part of the group that has no limits. The hands that hold everything have yours. Your love comes from the love that made love possible. Dear child, the start of a new season has come. Not an important dawn, not a poetic picture of something that isn't clear, but a real start that happens right now. It was a long night. I know just how long. I was with you the whole time. But that night is over. The view is shifting. The light that is now coming on is not just a short break from the bad times before the next storm. Today is not at all like yesterday, a day that goes on. My dear, step into it with faith, open hands, and a heart that is fully given to the one who has never stopped reaching out to you. I love you more than words can say. Move forward. I'm already ahead of you, waiting with everything I said I would do. Say, Memon, out loud, my dear child, if you are ready to walk into all that I have planned for you, then let me take you somewhere in your spirit right now. As you hear these words, close your eyes for a moment and picture what it would be like to finally let all of your breath out. Not the kind of breath you need when you're tired and just want to rest. That feeling you get when you finally let go of a load you've been carrying for so long that you forgot about it. You can feel this kind of freedom when you stop preparing for the worst that could happen tomorrow and trust that someone much bigger than you is already there. Already does its job, already making sure that what needs to happen will. Yes, my beloved, you can get that release right now. Not as a reward that is far away at the end of a long spiritual path, but as something that is real right now, in this breath, in this place between where you have been and where you are going. I want to talk to you about the different times of night, my child. Those who have walked closely with me have all felt them. I remember the long periods of spiritual coldness when I didn't feel close, when prayers seemed to go up and then fall back, and when memories of my faithfulness worked hard to calm the fears of the present moment. There is something the enemy doesn't want you to understand about those times, if you have been through them or are going through them now. The fact that it's night doesn't mean I'm not here. I often do my best work at night. A seed that is buried deep doesn't get any sunlight. Still, the most important change happens in the dark. Life can eventually break through the surface because of the growth that can't be seen. During your night season, I've been working inside you. Everything that you couldn't see has been going on the whole time. My dear child, there are people in your life that I put there on purpose. And there are people who came in through different channels and have cost you more than you know. Being clear about those relationships is part of what I'm doing in this new season. It will become clear who the people are who are meant to walk with you through what lies ahead. You may have tried to keep some relationships together out of loyalty, guilt, or fear of letting go, but they will slowly come apart. You become a different person as you grow up, not through fights or drama, but by letting go of the connections that used to hold you together. Don't be sad when someone you love leaves your path, my beloved. Some were only supposed to walk a certain distance with you. When they leave, it's not always a loss. It's sometimes a sign that you've moved past the place where they ought to stay. This is one of the most important battlegrounds of this season, my beloved. I want to talk about your thoughts. A lot of what you experience and what you let into your life is shaped by what you think about. This isn't just about thinking positively, as if that were enough to make everything better. I'm talking about something much more important. Instead of only reacting to what things seem to be saying, I want you to learn to think in line with what I say. When someone remembers my word and comes back to it when fear strikes, or when evidence around them seems to go against the promise, that person becomes stable in a way that the world can't explain. That's where I want you to go. Not as something you can do overnight, but as something you do every day. Your mind always going back to the truth when fear tries to take it somewhere else. I'm not done talking about your purpose yet, my beloved child. Purpose is too important to talk about briefly, and your purpose is too specific and urgent to leave undefined. No matter what, you were made to do something that needs all of your facets. Through the pain you've been through, you've been able to reach hearts that no one else could. Because you only see things from your own point of view, you can see things in people and situations that other people miss. You have been given the tools you need to do something that is uniquely yours. This includes how you feel, how you experience life, and how your spirit reacts to the world around you. I didn't make you sensitive by accident. I didn't give you that special awareness because I saw it as a weakness that needed to be fixed. It's a gift, it's a tool. That is one of the things that makes you ready to do the thing I made you to do. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Hey, loved one, I want to talk to you about divine timing because you've been in needless pain, because you don't understand it. When you look at your life, you compare it to the plan you thought it should be following by now, which made you think you were behind, that you missed your chance, and that every delay meant something had gone wrong. I don't use calendars made by people though, because my timing doesn't work that way. I don't use the number of years to judge how ready someone is. I figure it out by looking at the work that has been done in someone's soul. And a lot of the things that look like delays from where you are actually the fastest preparations that can be made. The river that seems to move slowly across the valley is getting bigger and stronger for the day when it rushes through the mountain passage without stopping. During what seemed like a slow time in your life, your spirit was building up the strength it needs to carry what is about to move forward. Dear child, I want to talk to you about being brave because you will need it for what's to come. Not the kind of courage that comes from knowing what will happen. That's not really brave. That's just confidence based on knowledge. When I call you to be brave, you act before you can see what will happen. When there is still no proof. When it makes sense to wait for more information before acting. That is faith's courage, and it is one of the strongest forces a person can have. You are not walking alone when you have that much courage. You're moving in line with who I am, with the same power that spoke life into emptiness before there was any proof of what would happen. You can't get that kind of courage from being strong. It happens when you stay close to me until my nature starts to change yours. Let me tell you about the people who are waiting for you in your next season, my beloved child. There are people who have been specially trained for the relationships that will happen in your future. People who need the things you carry and the things you carry for them. People you meet for the first time will feel strangely familiar, like coming home to something you didn't know was missing. These relationships will not be based on luck or convenience. As long as people have a spiritual connection and a shared purpose, they will be able to have deep conversations that lead to recognition instead of explanation. I'm bringing these people closer. Some may already be closer than you think, even if neither of you fully understands how important it is that you're connected yet. Look at the people around you with new eyes. What seems like a normal meeting could be the start of something very special, my dear child. As you go through everything I've been talking about, my beloved child, you will want to compare yourself to other people. You will likely want to compare your progress to theirs, to see how fast someone else's breakthrough is going and wonder why yours seems to be taking longer. You could look at their obvious blessings and the promises that are still coming true in your own life and think that I have favored them more. Do not get caught in that trap, my love. You are the only one who can follow the path I have shown you. It was not meant to be compared to anything else. That was meant to bring out the unique things I put inside you. You might not need what someone else got, and what I've made for you was carefully planned so that it could never be copied for someone else, because no one else is you. The path that leads you to the fullness of my plan is only yours. Don't keep looking at other people's journeys as you walk it. I want to end this time with you, my beloved child, with one last truth that I hope sinks deep into your spirit and stays with you long after these words are over. There is something really new in front of you. Not new, even though some things have been moved around. New because it's really something new, like how morning and night are not the same. Not just because there is no longer darkness, but because a completely different kind of light has come. These days, I want you to cross the threshold, not to stand next to it any longer, not to think about whether you are ready any longer. You're all set. I have got you ready. The getting ready is done. The time that was agreed upon has come, and I am standing here with you at the doorway. My hand is outstretched, my promise is true, and I'm already in the space beyond it where you are waiting. Say, I believe, if you agree that I called your name. Please allow me to take you somewhere in your spirit right now, my dear child. As you hear these words, close your eyes for a moment and picture what it would be like to finally let all of your breath out. Not the kind of breath you need when you're tired and just want to rest. That feeling you get when you finally let go of a load you've been carrying for so long that you forgot about it. You can feel this kind of freedom when you stop preparing for the worst that could happen tomorrow and trust that someone much bigger than you is already there. Already does its job. Already making sure that what needs to happen will. Yes, my beloved, you can get that release right now. Not as a reward that is far away at the end of a long spiritual path, but as something that is real right now, in this breath. In this place between where you have been and where you are going. I want to talk to you about the different times of night, my child. Those who have walked closely with me have all felt them. I remember the long periods of spiritual coldness when I didn't feel close, when prayers seemed to go up and then fall back, and when memories of my faithfulness worked hard to calm the fears of the present moment. There is something the enemy doesn't want you to understand about those times if you have been through them or are going through them now. The fact that it's night doesn't mean I'm not here. I often do my best work at night. A seed that is buried deep doesn't get any sunlight. Still, the most important change happens in the dark. Life can eventually break through the surface because of the growth that can't be seen. During your night season, I've been working inside you. Everything that you couldn't see has been going on the whole time. My dear child, there are people in your life that I put there on purpose. And there are people who came in through different channels and have cost you more than you know. Being clear about those relationships is part of what I'm doing in this new season. It will become clear who the people are who are meant to walk with you through what lies ahead. You may have tried to keep some relationships together out of loyalty, guilt, or fear of letting go. But they will slowly come apart. You become a different person as you grow up, not through fights or drama, but by letting go of the connections that used to hold you together. Don't be sad when someone you love leaves your path, my beloved. Some were only supposed to walk a certain distance with you. When they leave, it's not always a loss. It's sometimes a sign that you've moved past the place where they ought to stay. This is one of the most important battlegrounds of this season. My beloved, I want to talk about your thoughts. A lot of what you experience and what you let into your life is shaped by what you think about. This isn't just about thinking positively, as if that were enough to make everything better. I'm talking about something much more important. Instead of only reacting to what things seem to be saying, I want you to learn to think in line with what I say. When someone remembers my word and comes back to it, when fear strikes, or when evidence around them seems to go against the promise, that person becomes stable in a way that the world can't explain. That's where I want you to go. Not as something you can do overnight, but as something you do every day. Your mind always going back to the truth when fear tries to take it somewhere else. I'm not done talking about your purpose yet, my beloved child. Purpose is too important to talk about briefly, and your purpose is too specific and urgent to leave undefined. No matter what, you were made to do something that needs all of your facets. Through the pain you've been through, you've been able to reach hearts that no one else could. Because you only see things from your own point of view, you can see things in people and situations that other people miss. You have been given the tools you need to do something that is uniquely yours. This includes how you feel, how you experience life, and how your spirit reacts to the world around you. I didn't make you sensitive by accident. I didn't give you that special awareness because I saw it as a weakness that needed to be fixed. It's a gift. It's a tool. That is one of the things that makes you ready to do the thing I made you to do. Hey, loved one, I want to talk to you about divine timing because you've been in needless pain, because you don't understand it. When you look at your life, you compare it to the plan you thought it should be following by now. Which made you think you were behind, that you missed your chance, and that every delay meant something had gone wrong. I don't use calendars made by people, though, because my timing doesn't work that way. I don't use the number of years to judge how ready someone is. I figure it out by looking at the work that has been done in someone's soul, And a lot of the things that look like delays from where you are actually the fastest preparations that can be made. The river that seems to move slowly across the valley is getting bigger and stronger for the day when it rushes through the mountain passage without stopping. During what seemed like a slow time in your life, your spirit was building up the strength it needs to carry what is about to move forward. Dear child, I want to talk to you about being brave because you will need it for what's to come. Not the kind of courage that comes from knowing what will happen. That's not really brave. That's just confidence based on knowledge. When I call you to be brave, you act before you can see what will happen, when there is still no proof, when it makes sense to wait for more information before acting. That is faith's courage, and it is one of the strongest forces a person can have. You are not walking alone when you have that much courage. You're moving in line with who I am, with the same power that spoke life into emptiness before there was any proof of what would happen. You can't get that kind of courage from being strong. It happens when you stay close to me until my nature starts to change yours. Let me tell you about the people who are waiting for you in your next season, my beloved child. There are people who have been specially trained for the relationships that will happen in your future. People who need the things you carry and the things you carry for them. People you meet for the first time will feel strangely familiar, like coming home to something you didn't know was missing. These relationships will not be based on luck or convenience. As long as people have a spiritual connection and a shared purpose, they will be able to have deep conversations that lead to recognition instead of explanation. I'm bringing these people closer. Some may already be closer than you think, even if neither of you fully understands how important it is that you're connected yet. Look at the people around you with new eyes. What seems like a normal meeting could be the start of something very special, my dear child. As you go through everything I've been talking about, my beloved child, you will want to compare yourself to other people. You will likely want to compare your progress to theirs, to see how fast someone else's breakthrough is going and wonder why yours seems to be taking longer. You could look at their obvious blessings and the promises that are still coming true in your own life and think that I have favored them more. Do not get caught in that trap, my love. You are the only one who can follow the path I have shown you. It was not meant to be compared to anything else. That was meant to bring out the unique things I put inside you. You might not need what someone else got, and what I've made for you was carefully planned so that it could never be copied for someone else, because no one else is you. The path that leads you to the fullness of my plan is only yours. Don't keep looking at other people's journeys as you walk it. I want to end this time with you, my beloved child, with one last truth that I hope sinks deep into your spirit and stays with you long after these words are over. There is something really new in front of you. Not new, even though some things have been moved around. New because it's really something new. Like how morning and night are not the same. Not just because there is no longer darkness, but because a completely different kind of light has come. These days, I want you to cross the threshold, not to stand next to it any longer, not to think about whether you are ready any longer. You're all set. I have got you ready. The getting ready is done. The time that was agreed upon has come, and I am standing here with you at the doorway. My hand is outstretched, my promise is true, and I'm already in the space beyond it, where you are waiting. Say, I believe. If you agree that I called your name. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.